guys, welcome back to my channel. I just did an easy makeup look that is my go-to, and I thought I would show you what I do on my everyday basis. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe. I post videos twice a week and enjoy. Thanks for watching. Alright, so what we're going to start with first is our foundation. I use the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation in two different shades, in Cream Whip and just Golden Neutral, just because I am in between tans right now. So what I like to do is literally dot this all over the shop. And then I take my other shade, just the darker one, and do the same. I don't really want to spend too much time, but I do like to have a nice base. And then I'm just using like this Fenty little like beauty blender. I think it's called like the Perfecting Sponge. And I'm just gonna bounce that all into my skin. And sort of just mix them together. This is probably the longest step, I think, is doing the foundation. But like, as I said, I do want to be quick, but I think it is important to have a nice base. But this is literally my go-to makeup every single day. It's just nice, quick and easy. Okay, once that's all blended and I'm happy with it, I'm then gonna go in with my concealer. Where is she? So I just use the Benefit Bling. This is just like a little mini because I sort of just wanted to test it out and see how we go. But I kind of like it. It does crease a little bit, but I do like it. So I'm just going to do a dot there, put up there, just like that. And then I just like to just go around my nose, and just up there. Again, just using my Fenty blender. Put that in. Get these inner eyes. That's where I'm like the darkest the most, is in the inner corners. And just bring that up. Just up here. And that's just going to give you like a little lift. Okay, I'm happy with how she's looking. I'm just gonna grab another mirror. That's looking good. Happy with that. All right, now I'm using Nudestix in two different shades. I'm using a bronzing one, like a bronzer, in, I dropped it, in Bondi Bay, and the other one I'm using is for my blush, and that is Nudestix in Nude Peach. And so what I do is I do my bronzer first, and I go slightly a little bit higher than my cheekbone, just because when I blend it out I kind of give it a little bit of leeway to drop a little bit, and if I do it right on the cheek line, I feel like cheekbone, I feel like I get it a little bit too low, so I just go slightly higher than where it actually is. Just go up and around. So I'm just doing like a stippling motion and not swirling it around, just so it blends really nicely. Because I still want it to give me some shape. And then I just sort of flick it up here. Do the other side. And I always sort of kind of go up, so it gives my face a lift. If you drag down, it's going to drag down your face. So I just want to do that. Nice and blended. And then we'll do up here. sort of take whatever's left and sort of just go around my jawline. Okay, I'm happy with that. If you do want to apply a little bit more, just go over the top. But again, just stippling. Then taking my Nude Peach, we're just going to pop this just here. Just like that. Be careful, you can't go overboard. Alright, so then we're just going to blend that with the same brush. I'm happy with how my skin's looking. Nice and fresh. Then I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier powder. This is just a small size, so if you haven't used it before, I recommend getting the smaller version because it still lasts you a really long time. I'm gonna slightly set my face just because I have oilier skin, and just because I'm using a lot of cream products, I sort of want to set it just a little bit more, especially in this T-zone section. I sort of pat it just in and then just sort of flick off the excess. I don't like my skin to look dry, but I do want it to last. So that's why I sort of set it. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the eyes now. I'm just gonna use my Jeffree Star Thirsty palette, and I'm just using like 2 shades from this. If I can open it. So I'm gonna start off with the shade I think I'm gonna do Kumquat. You can sort of do any sort of neutral browns that you like. This is what I like. So I'm just gonna take this shade right here. Sort of a warm orangey brown. I'm just gonna take that on a fluffy brush. And then I'm gonna smash that all over the lid. Put it up. I'm just sort of building up the colour till I'm happy. And really sort of flicking that out. I really like to pull back my eye, sort of open it up a bit more. Everything is that angle, everything. Okay, so that's all done. Let's have a look in. Now, don't even worry about that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna run that same color under my eye. I really don't like to spend too much time on my makeup these days. Like, I think I like to spend probably about 15 minutes. I think this takes about 15 minutes. I think using cream products is a lot quicker. And I just like the way it looks, especially coming into summer. Okay, so I'm really happy with how that's all looking. I might just grab this fluffy brush and just blow that out just a little bit down here. Sorry, I just really need coffee. Okay, so my eyes are watering because I just choked on my coffee, so I'm just gonna move on to my brows while they're calming down. I don't actually have any brow products at the moment because I ran out and everything's closed. So I'm just gonna use this drizzle and a bit of subtle just to fill in my brows a little bit. I don't really like to do much with them. Kind of just need to do what needs to be done. I used to be all about like the Instagram structured brows, but yeah, we're good. See, that's all I literally do with my brows. Then grab a bit of brow gel and then we'll just stick those bad boys up to the gods. I need to get my eyebrows done so bad, but it's just not the case right now. Okay, and I'm just using Benefit's 24-hour brow setter. That's all done. Now, coming back to my eyes now that they've stopped watering, I'm using that same short rounded brush. I'm gonna take a bit of drizzle, this one right here. And I'm just gonna, I'm kind of a bit messy about it, but I don't really care. And I'm just gonna rub that on the lash line. And sort of just deepen up this area down here. Have a look at that, look at that. Okay, and I'm just going to take a bit more of kumquat. I'm just going over this area. I'm pretty happy with how that's looking now. There she is. Really been liking the NARS eyeliner. It's really pigmented. I really like it. But I don't have a sharpener, so I've been using this little pencil brush, and that's what I've been doing to do my eyeliner. Like, so I'm just gonna do my upper lash line. So you take your mascara. I'm just using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and we're just gonna whack that on our lashes. You can wear falsies, like false eyelashes, if you want. I have it before. I can't be bothered doing it today because this is what I do every day, and more or less I don't wear lashes every single day. So I'm just going to show you without lashes. And I like to do my bottom ones. Boom, that is all done. Then I like to just sort of put just a little bit more bronzer just over the top of that, and I'm just using this MAC one. And it's just a dark golden mineralized skin finish. I just like to pop that over the top. I'm sorry if the lighting keeps changing. I just noticed the sun keeps coming in and out of the clouds. Alright, time for lipstick, and then we're done. Okay, so for lipstick, this is my go-to. The brand is Wiki Luxe. I think that was the brand that came out with all those, those flower lipsticks that were really popular at one point. I think that's the brand. So this is just in like a nudie peach. I'm nearly finished it, and we'll just pop that over the lips. My lips are really dry. I should have put lip balm on. Regret. Pretty, 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 pretty. I'm just going to top it off with this lip gloss by Dior. It's the Lip Maximizer one. I think the shade is 001. And we'll just top that on. Yeah. We're all done. That's it. That's all I do. My everyday makeup. Excuse my hair, I just washed it. It's so fluffy. But that is my everyday go-to makeup. It's quick and simple. I don't even use highlight. That is just what I do on an everyday basis. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and let me know if this is more content you'd like to see from me, just easy makeup. But yeah, let me know. I'll see you next time. Bye.